Hello! Today I want to tell you my top 7 household hacks that have absolutely been game changers ever since I basically implemented them in my house. So I want you to drop below, what is the problem area in your house? These are some examples: dishes, laundry, sweeping the floors, maybe doing stuff outside. Whatever that is, drop it in the comments. Hello, I'm Carolee Gall, and I'm a productivity strategist for ADHD and neurodivergent entrepreneurs for your business, your household, and your life, because they are constantly intertwined. And so today, like I said, I'm going to be talking about some household hacks. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Tip number 1. This one is my absolute favorite, and that is a dishwasher magnet. You see it right here. These you can get in any, some more fashionable ones. This one's the one that I have, however. And so essentially I use it as if it's clean, like it's running, it's clean, or it's dirty, right? You started loading it, but you haven't unloaded it. Or if it's in the middle, it's empty. All right, so this is how we use this one magnet for these purposes, with a little slider back and forth. So now everyone in the household can contribute to the dishes, yet we don't have to ask what part of the process it's in. Tip number 2 is we have bare floors, okay, in our basically our entire house. We don't have carpet. And so tip number 2 here is that you get a hardwood floor vacuum. The one I have looks like this. It is literally 2 pounds. It is the easiest thing to clean, sweeps up. We have 10 cats, so a regular broom was not ideal for us in our situation. Although we did last 2 years with just a broom, but the hair got out of control. The cat litter, we used Crystal cat litter, got out of control. We were like, oh my gosh, this is just too much. I invested in this, which means the floors actually get swept. Tip number 3 here is have things visible. You ever walked into a room and because you can't see it, you don't know where it is, right? So we want to have our keys visible, purses, jackets, your responsibility charts, your to-do list, your meal or grocery list, things like that. We want those things to be very visible. That also probably means we're not rearranging things like our cupboards very often, because we're not going to remember what cupboard. We're going to have to walk around and open all of them, or you might even find yourself actually leaving them open, or you even might find that some of the things that are visible become overwhelming and they become invisible. Like maybe that pile of dishes that you have that keeps growing, potentially, right? Until it gets so overwhelming and nerve-wracking that you know just having to do something about it. But if things are visible in general, we won't lose them and we will know where to find them. Number 4. This one's one of my favorites. I have always struggled with laundry detergent. I'm the type of person that wants natural laundry detergent as much as possible. And so natural products in general. So this one has been game changer because it's not liquid laundry detergent. It is actually washer sheets. And I thought this was crazy when I first found these, but I think I've been using this for about a year now, and it is amazing. It actually has gotten the nasty smell out of my husband's clothes too. So from like the past, right? So you know how things just get well, this has actually gotten it out, which is game changer, right? So this is what they look like. These are called washer sheets. It's eco-friendly, and you don't have big jugs, right? There's no mess. I literally cut these in half and I put them in this container right here, and I then either decide if I need a half a sheet essentially, or the ones that I cut in half. One of those or 2 of those that I cut in half, depending on the size of the load. And it really doesn't take, it's really affordable for what you have. And yes, this is an affiliate link that I have here in the description of this video because I believe in this product so much that I want to share it with you. So because it's an affiliate link, if you decide to try any of this, I may receive a little bit of a commission, just to be straightforward with that, okay? So the biggest things I love about this, though, is they're affordable. They're not messy, right? There's no liquid. They're eco-friendly. Of course, I love that part. They're faster than measuring a liquid, right? You literally pick it up, toss it, and for each pack that you buy, they donate 1 pack to charity. And my favorite part is it takes up way less space, like literally just this little container, right? So simple. All right, number 5. This one is for the parents that are listening to this. This one has been game changer for when my children need to help in the house, right? Whether that's chores, but I like to call them household responsibilities, okay? Less negative thought process going on there, is ask your children this. How would you like to contribute to the household today? Or how would you like to help in the household today? This, and it gives them a just choice. All right. Sometimes if another way you can do this, especially if you have younger kids or kids that are like, well, I don't really know what needs done, you can give them like options. Like, okay, here's the 5 things that need done in the house today. Which one would you like to do? This creates 1,000 times less resistance, and your kids are going to actually do what they said they were going to do. Because they're like, oh, I got to choose, and I got to, and it's, so it's less, or it's more fun for them, even though it's not crazy fun by any means, but it allows them to just be in kind of have like power a little bit. And everyone loves to have a little bit of power. So if we can give it to them in a way that makes them feel good. All right, number 6 here is definitely for my entrepreneurs here, is basically, who uses a lot of sticky notes? Oh my gosh, at the end of the week, I have got a mountain of sticky notes, okay? I decided to use sticky notes instead of notebooks because, for the most part, like for those random thoughts, right? Because otherwise it'll get put in the notebook and it will stay there and it will never get read again. I know. I should have put a trigger warning on that one. But this is so I have the pile of sticky notes. Looks like this. Okay, and every Friday or sometime over the weekend, sometimes that just happens, is I go through that pile of sticky notes and I plug all of that stuff into Notion and whatever Notion page that it needs to go in. So that way the thoughts are where they need to be and they're not just like lost in a notebook or they're not just lost on the sticky note. And after I've logged it in my electronic place, right, my Notion boards, I then throw away the Post-it note. So if it's not thrown away, it hasn't been logged anywhere. Or I put it on my board if that's what I needed. I need to like read something or whatever, then we can have that as an option as well. But this allows your brain to stay organized and put it on paper. And number 7, have the same morning routine, or at the very least, the last step. Okay? So for example, my last step is coffee before I come down to my office to then start my day of work. So if I don't have the coffee, I don't do the things. Okay? If your last step is tea or your last step is brushing your teeth, it's like whatever it is that allows you to be able to move on to the next step. That's what we need to do. The next like segment of your day. For example, there's morning routine, then there's work. Okay? Whatever is the last step between those two. Okay? So the last step of a morning routine is get coffee. And the first step of work is open Sunsama. Okay, Sunsama is a productivity app that I use. It's essentially my electronic planner. I call it, it's like a paper planner, only 1,000 times better. But it functions the exact same way, but it automatically moves things over. Anyway, as you can tell, I love that. You can also grab a 30-day trial of that down below with my affiliate link as well. If that interests you at all, it has been game changer. But having the same routine is huge. It allows your brain to kind of move through and not use as much energy as well. But it also allows your brain to know, like as long as you have the last step, it allows the last step to transition you into the first step of the next thing. So essentially the first and last steps are very, 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 very important. So I would love to know of these 7 tips, okay, which one was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that or I need to get that. Whatever it is, let me know below. If you want to implement these household hacks, want to learn how to even make your house flow even better, especially if it's a neurodivergent household like my own, then you need to grab the Streamlined Household Management course. I think I said that too fast. You need to grab the Streamlined Household Management course, which is located right below this video or above this video, wherever, right? And, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. so that you can get your house flowing even easier and simply with some systems and strategies that I have accumulated over the last couple of years as I've been really implementing and making this my house very neurodivergent friendly. And I would love to be able to pass those on to you. So make sure you go ahead and grab that course below as we are running it live in January with a whole bunch of fun bonuses and ways you can win prizes and all the fun stuff. So maybe some of the things that are in this video even. So I hope to find you in there and get to have some fun and really get your household flowing better for you so you can just have more time for you and for, you know, the things that you love, and you're not worrying about all these other stressors and overwhelm things that you deal with on a daily basis. And it's just one less thing that you basically off your chest and you can just breathe a little easier. That is my goal with this course. And so if that is what you are looking for, I encourage you, I invite you to go ahead and join us. And I look forward to seeing you in there. And if you found this incredibly helpful, I invite you to like this video, subscribe for some more, because I drop one new video every single week to help you be more productive in your business, your household, or your life as an ADHD or neurodivergent entrepreneur.